Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Bearded Respect, number 89. And I think Jason will be back.
He'll be right back.
Yeah, we will be right back after this intro. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Bearded Respect. Whoa, flipping on me.
Did that fix it, Jason?
Yeah. Yep.
Perfect.
So you want to start saying hello to everybody?
I sure will. There's E-Rock.
What's up, E-Rock?
And Mrs. Bruce City.
Miss
Hey, honey.
City.
Hello, Becky.
JP.
What's up, JP?
Hey, JP.
Hello, neighbor.
Well, thanks for coming in and giving a thumbs up anyway.
Appreciate
Take it easy, E-Rock. Hey, Russ.
Russ, what's up, man?
And yeah, I've seen that. Yes, I am here. I got to keep you on your toes.
Hello.
Notable Beard Company.
Notable, what's up, man?
Hey.
Hey, Lee.
Hello.
Lee, what's up?
No way.
Wisco Doc.
Hi, Wisco Doc. Thanks for coming in.
I'm not sure if I know who that is.
Well, I'm assuming it's a Wisconsin thing.
I would think, but pretty cool. Thanks for stopping in.
Yes, thank you.
And we're caught up.
Wow. Quick one tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you want to get into our next thing?
Sure.
Yeah.
So I got a little clip here. You want to explain what's going on a little bit?
Sure. So our good friend Joel Strasser, if you remember, he was on our show. I think it was last December, maybe. I kind of get lost.
Yeah, it was last December.
Yeah.
Around the middle of December.
He's a Guinness Book of Record holder 13, 14 times with putting different stuff in his beard. Well, him and his best friend were on The Amazing Race last night. So last night was the premiere for this season of The Amazing Race. And, you know, we talked to Joel, and we're going to do an update every week. And we'll hear it right from Joel.
Well, here's our update.
We're still in it.
So that's Joel and his buddy Garrett. They've known each other for a long time. They're best friends. They live in Idaho. And last night they were, I think they finished
Seventh.
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 I was thinking they finished seventh place, which is really cool out of 13. But like I'm not a Amazing Race watcher until last night, and I was really excited just to watch it. Like it was just like really cool to watch it. So
and watch where they were, and I was worried there for a while.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know if they made it through the whole season or if they exit. But we'll give an update every week.
And every week on his channel, he's doing an update video.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Where him and Garrett talk about the show and kind of give you the behind the scenes, which is really good. I watched it this morning and it was really entertaining.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. Joel's an awesome guy.
Yeah. I for some reason I couldn't find it last night streaming live, but today I checked at lunchtime and it was on. So when I got home from work, I watched it, and then I watched Joel's, and I watched their recap, and yeah, the recap, it's fun. Just like you said, hearing the behind the scenes stuff, like, and he talks about some of the stuff they were doing, and
yeah. Becky was grossed out by some of the stuff. Like
the bugs and the massage. Yeah. That was a lot of bugs that they had to eat.
Yeah.
Only one team had to eat it, but man, that was a lot. Holy cow.
Yeah, especially like those tarantulas or whatever those long things were.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would have been able to stomach those.
Yeah, my wife just started watching it before I come up, and well, she was that far, and because we always talk about if we would do that or do that, you know, like the tightrope. She goes, I'm afraid of heights. She goes, but you're strapped off. She goes, I think I would do it, but then when it come to the eating them bugs. She's like, neither one of us would do that. I said, no, we wouldn't. and like the two girls that ate it, they're like, we were thinking it was one plate for both of us. No, it was a big plate for each of us.
Yeah.
What's up, TJ? Bearded Squirrel?
Yeah. Thanks for joining us,
TJ.
Well, we will, I guess, get into it with we have a great guest this week. We've got Taxi Phil, and he's come on to talk about his beard competition. And, well, we may as well just hear it from him. Welcome to the show. Taxi
Phil. Guys, thank you for having me on. I really appreciate it.
Okay, just 1 second.
We'll have you.
What happened?
Oh, it's not working.
Oh.
Yeah, we had some intro music for you, but
goodness, okay,
it didn't work.
Ice cream truck?
No. Is it gonna work, Scott?
No. I got an error message saying that it threw an exception. So I'm guessing not.
Yeah, YouTube's got some strict rules against music, but just imagine in your head the theme song to Taxi.
Oh, sweet. Very nice. Very nice. One of my favorite versions, the Harry Chapin song Taxi is really good too.
Cool.
I don't know about that, but I don't know the differences.
Oh,
there you go.
There we go.
All right. That's sweet. Thank you, guys.
I love that show.
It was a good show.
Yeah.
Let's get into our 5 questions.
Twitch.
What's up, Twitch?
Hey, Twitch. 5 questions.
All right, Taxi Phil. So, first question I asked this of every guest: favorite toy as a child. What was that one toy that you always went to as a kid?
That's a good question. Mainly, I mean, the bike was it. Well, our Tonka.
Bicycle.
Yeah, bicycle's number one.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And can you tell us where the name Taxi Phil came from?
I drove a cab for 35 years.
Okay.
That's pretty easy.
Self-explanatory. Yeah, I retired right before the plague. Uber put me out of business, and then the plague came along. So, but yeah,
Okay.
the logo on the side of the car, it says Taxi Phil, the big mustache on it. So,
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Has that been a staple for 35, like your whole career?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
I started growing this. I was a doorman at a major hotel downtown, and I started growing it for that. It went well with the outfit and the job and stuff. And the general manager talked me into it. He said, "Man, you got to try curling that mustache." I said, "What the hell are you talking about?" So I got some wax and started curling it. I've been wearing it ever since. I do it every day.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
The doorman job influenced that. That's pretty
Oh,
cool.
yeah, it was a blast. I had a lot of fun. Met some really cool people.
I heard that you were in the military. What was that like?
I was in the United States Air Force. It was one of the smartest moves I ever made in my life.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. If I didn't go to the Air Force, I might have not been around much longer. It was. Yeah, I had a great time. I got very, very lucky. I got out of basic training, went through school, and I had orders to go to Saigon. And while I was home, I got a Western Union gram that said, "Your orders have been changed, son. You're going to Madrid, Spain." You know, that pissed me off. At 18 years old, got to go live in Madrid. That was kind of a hard thing to do. So I got lucky there, and I had a great time, man. I really enjoyed myself, and I learned a lot, and I grew up fast. And I would do it again in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Okay. And can you tell us what the Cincinnati Beard Barons is?
It's just a local beard and mustache club here in Cincinnati. We do all kinds of fundraisers and charity events. We've been around since 2012. The event coming up is our 10th. We participate in the Bachfest parade, the opening day parade. Cincinnati's opening day is the biggest opening day in the country. It's huge.
Oh, yeah.
And we're in that parade, and then we're in the Harvest Home parade. And then we put on 5 or 6 small competitions at local festivals, church events, like church festivals and stuff. We have one coming up Thursday in Aurora, Indiana, a week from today. We've been doing that one for 5 or 6 years. So it's always a lot of fun. And we're just a bunch of cats and, dudes and dudettes that hang out and grow beards.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, did you start the Barons?
I'm one of the original members. Yes, sir. There was 4 of us. I'm the only one that's left and still active.
Okay.
The other 2 are still around. They'll pop in every now and again, and help us out. Like Jono, he'll be at the Big Whisker. He always helps, comes there for that. And Paul Napier usually shows up if he can. And the other guy, he moved back to Michigan someplace.
And you're the head honcho, right?
Oh, yeah. Thank God. My wife's the head honcho. But,
yeah.
I've been the president since the beginning. So,
how many members would you estimate?
I say we probably got about 40 to 50 members. Active, we probably got about 15 or 20. We'll show up and do a lot. Yes, sir.
Cool. Yeah, I've noticed some pretty giant beards in that club.
Yes, sir.
I think I met one actually at Nationals. Well, I think he had a goatee, but
yeah, it's Forrest.
Forrest, and then I think the guy isn't the Cincinnati Bengal guy.
Gary Faulkner.
Yeah,
he's one of the original members from back in the day. He'll show up, it's here now and again. But Forrest is about 2 years now, and he hit it hard, man. The first year, Poor Forrest, he hadn't been 30 miles from home until he met the bearding community. Now he travels all over the place. He's loving it.
yeah.
Yeah. Gary might go to Worlds or Nationals. He don't do a lot of local events anymore. He'll usually show up for us at the Big Whisker. He'll usually come in and hang out for a while.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
And just an estimate, how many beard competitions have you been involved in, whether it's like a participant or judge or
over 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, easily over 100. I've cut back traveling some now since I retired. I do more emceeing and judging than I do compete anymore. But I probably do 10 to 15 a year at least now. So it gets pretty hectic, man. There's this time of year is when it's really, really going. Because Pomeroy, Ohio used to have one. You would go from Pomeroy to Ours to Monsters Ball to LaPel, Indiana for Tri-County. And then you go to the circus. You got all those right in a row.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you still compete?
Oh, yes, sir. I'll compete every now and again.
Okay.
I don't compete usually after June or July because when I do compete, I shave my beard off. But I got to grow it back because I do Santa.
Mm-hmm.
And so, after that, I'll compete in full beard style stash. It's just I don't compete as strong,
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
It's great community, man. It's a great community. It's the best. I got really lucky and blessed when I found this community. They really treated me great.
Yeah, absolutely. What's up, Mark Johnson? So Mark I see Mark and Emo are in here now. You missed our talk about Joel, one of Idaho's finest beardsmen.
that was a hell of an update he gave us. I like that update. Yeah, we know exactly what's going on. We know where they are.
Yep, you don't even have to watch Amazing Racing. Just watch our show to get an update every week.
That's right. It's probably a better show anyway.
I could play it for him quick if you want.
No, they could watch it over.
Okay.
So tell us about this big event with the Barons.
This is the Big Whisker Revival number 9. In cahoots with Honest Amish. They are the main sponsor. I don't know if you guys know them. They're kind of new in the bearding community. They don't get out very often or anything. It's held in Newport, Kentucky. And if people don't know their geography, Cincinnati is in the most southwest corner of the state. And to give it an idea, the venue is 3 blocks and a bridge from the baseball stadium where the Reds play. So we're right there. It's an old church. It's called the Southgate House Revival. They got a beautiful room. They have big stained glass windows and all that kind of stuff. Huge raffle table. It's $20 to get in the door. If you're under 16, it's $10. This is the first year we've ever had a kids category. It'll be family friendly, so it's going to be new for us trying that. That gets you in your first. That gets you in your first category. You can enter as many categories as you want. Every other category is $5. We have them geared to where you come into the freestyle categories first. And then you go into the beard categories, and they go from long to short. That way, if you want to cut stuff off, you can. You get into more categories. We got, like I said, we got a huge raffle table. We got live auction items. We have a thing. Last year, we called it Tubs of Fun. This year, there you go. This year, we're calling it the Basket of Booze. We had 6 tubs last year of booze. Wow. And it's $10 a pull for those. You get 1 ticket for 10. 3 for 20, and we give them all away, and you get to drink a whole bucket of booze. We have live music in the back room the whole entire time with guitars for vets. It's a program, it's a therapy program where they teach these guys how to play the guitar, and then they perform all night long for us. They volunteer and do that. And we are working with the Barracks Project. And Barracks Project Gold is to get veterans before they hit the streets, to help them get back into civilian life and find jobs and get acclimated and stuff. They help with their benefits and things like that. And they've got like 3 houses that were donated to them. And they put the vets up in these homes, so their families up into these homes, free of rent, free everything, until they get back on their feet and get functioning again properly. It's a great group of people, 100% volunteers. Every single one of them, they don't get a penny. And last year we gave them over $10,000 in one competition.
Oh wow, nice.
So it's a blast.
That's
It's a good time.
great.
How many competitors do you expect?
Last year I think we had 115 last year.
Wow.
So
Nice.
hopefully we get more than that. I think it's going to help with the kids.
Yeah.
We get more families to come out.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that works out for us. There's a build a beard area for the kids in case they don't want to do it. They get there and change their mind. They'll be able to have a place to go get set up and stuff. We got 15 categories counting now. So.
Nice. Yeah, so that's a little different.
Cool.
Beard over 5, beard over 10, 5
Yes.
to 10. That's
Yeah.
nice.
What we did, we used to do 0 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 12, or whatever it was. But we cut out one of the long beard categories and added full beard style mustache under 6 inches or under 5 inches, and full beard over. That way, the full beard style mustache gets cut. You're not going against the great big guys. The little guy like myself isn't going against the big guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get a lot more people competing that way, and it gives you one more category to compete in.
Yeah, I often wish that there was a 12 to 15 inch category.
Yeah. I mean, you go to nationals and worlds and stuff, they're up to like 12 or 24,
Yeah.
The local ones, we got to cut it off, 10 to 12 or whatever, right, that general area.
Yeah, even full beard over 10 inches, you're going to have guys at 10 inches and you're going to have guys at 24.
Yes, sir.
That'll be a tough category.
Yes, sir. And like I try to explain to people too, and they ask me, people that aren't familiar with what we do, they all ask me like, I mean, a beard competition. What the hell is that like? Like, well, my beard's like this, like I'm like, hold on, guys. It's a dog show. Okay, there's different breeds of dogs. Just because you got the biggest Saint Bernard doesn't mean you got the best Saint Bernard. There's standards everybody goes by. And I mean, I've seen some guys with really long beards to get beat by shorter guys, especially once they have the girth. When they got that big old girth, man, the other guy just straight down. So it works out. It's a lot of fun. And we don't do advanced sales. We do it at the door. And I got tired of having to pay an extra $10 or whatever it is going through Ticket Bright or whatever them things are.
Yeah.
And that you just come, you're coming.
Yeah.
We take cash and credit cards. Full bar, nice bars. 2 of them actually. That's important.
Who's the MC for this?
Some idiot called Taxi Phil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've emceed all 10 of them. So
That's cool.
then we got a really good, strong judges panel.
Okay.
Joe Farrell out of Pittsburgh, one of the best freestylers there is.
Yeah.
Great guy, great. Oh, he's fantastic people. Jason Hall and Jason Seelan from Mad Viking. They're the Bobsey twins connected to, they're like Siamese twins connected to Beard. They like I said, they're they own Mad Viking and they do a lot for the community. We got Mark Barnes out of Detroit. He was our best in show last year, and whoever's best in show automatically comes back as a judge.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he came back last year.
Oh.
And then we got Jess Reynolds from Pomeroy, Ohio. And she's strong, man. Big time Whiskerina, really well known. And she's really respected in the community. So we got all those 5. We were supposed to have a 6th one, but he couldn't make it. Some stuff came up. It happens. And we always have a celebrity judge if he shows up. And he owns one of the major restaurants here in town. And he's big time contributor. He donates all kinds of stuff for the raffle table and always takes really good care of us. So we let him sit on the judge's table if he wants to.
Nice.
It's just fun, man. And the main thing to remember about this community is the 4 F's. Friends, family, fundraising, and fun. That's what this is all about.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. So that's why we're out here. That's why we do what we do. I've been in the community for a long time. When we first started this way back when, one of the main things we were trying to do was explain to people and show people that just because you got a beard doesn't mean you're a gangster. You're a hoodlum or any sort.
Yeah.
Very respectful people have beards. It's been accepted now. I mean, the bearded community now, besides just us, are everywhere. Almost every job accepts them now. There was the longest time guys couldn't grow beards for their jobs and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Now they can. So
even some police forces are letting you grow a short beard.
Yeah, you got to stay neat and groomed.
Yeah.
Now, one of my buddies, Eddie, he worked for UPS, and they could have a short mustache. His was bigger than mine, but he would roll it up so tight you couldn't tell how big it was. His last day, he retired. His last day, he went in with it all the way out. They're like, "How long you had that?" Overnight, you guys. What the hell you think? I've had it for the last 5 years, man. Nobody knew I had it. I know other guys, that they tell you, okay, it's got to be a certain length. They just keep going until they get told. You get too long. All right.
Yeah.
And COVID changed a lot of that too. Because nobody was going to work.
Right.
Yeah.
So when they came back in, it was like, holy mackerel!
Oh,
when did you grow that?
Yep.
Yeah, even celebrities were growing their beards out during that, like Jim Carrey and
I don't know how much a celebrity he is, but yeah.
Jim Carrey?
Yeah, he went off the deep end.
Yeah.
But things like that will happen to everybody.
Yeah.
It's just a great community. Everybody gets along, everybody has fun. There's no rivals. It isn't like, I was talking about earlier was, the beard mob ain't mad because you're a villain, ain't mad because you're a sinner. Everybody's together. Mad Viking, we're all together. That's been one of the biggest changes that I saw in the community is these large clubs and national clubs, and sinners are worldwide.
Yeah.
The villains are worldwide. So
right. Well, at Nashville, where we met you, I mean, that was put on by the mob, and the Vikings were there as well.
Oh yeah.
We're all together and one cause.
Yeah, I mean, we're all here for one reason. That's to raise money, for charities.
Yeah.
And what's so nice too is the amount of different charities. That everybody's raising money for. It varies from anything. And what we looked for with our charity was a charity that $5,000-$10,000 is going to make a difference. And God bless the Cancer Society. God bless the Heart Association. $10, 10,000 to them ain't nothing.
Right.
They're like, okay, well, thanks. But these other ones, especially when they're local charities, you can see what it does. You go out there and we help them. We cut grass for them. We do things with them all the time. We got like a lot of our guys. They're carpenters. They're masons. They're plumbers, and they'll go out there and help them with these houses and things. I can't do any of that. I'm not talented. All I can do is it look pretty. You go, good job, guys. What you did? You missed a spot over there. I'm really good at missing the spot. Hey, buddy, try that. Give me the clipboard and radio. I'm in.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So I know, Jason, you said Nashville was your first competition?
Yep.
Okay, and you had fun, right?
Yep.
You go again.
I took third place in that Silver Fox category.
There you go. I can see why. That's a beautiful beard.
I tell you what, I got a lot of compliments from three of the judges, and one of them, which was pocket paramedic there, he said, I picked up a flyer for nationals there, and he said, you better go. He said, a beard like that, you better go.
Yeah, that's Chris Wilson.
Yeah,
he was a combat vet. He was a hell of a kid, man. Hell of a guy.
Yeah.
Short, but nice guys can be. His wife's a sweetheart too. She was judging there too, I believe.
Yeah, she was a judge.
Yeah.
It was fun them seeing that show. It was a good time. The venue was nice. I think this year I emceed like 8 or 9. I got one left. I got one judging left. And then I don't know what I'm going to do at the circus. I might compete. I'm not sure. Circus is fun. It's a lot of good time up there. But yeah, I mean, they're all a blast. And we always take a nice raffle basket when we go to. You know, we call it the Cincinnati basket. It's got Cincinnati specialty foods and stuff. And we also put a flyer in there for 2 free tickets to the Big Whisker. You know, it draws a lot of folks with that. They come down. But yeah, I mean, if you get a chance to come down to Cincinnati, this is where you want to be. And you know, I saw all the sponsors you guys got, all the different oil companies and stuff. Anybody wants to donate something for the raffle table, they can get a hold of me at Taxi Phil Jones on Facebook, and I'll be more than glad to give you my address. You can mail me the stuff. You know, we got a huge raffle table. You know,
good stuff. What are you using your mustache? What do you hold that with?
Clubman mustache wax, yes, sir. I'm on mainly as old guys use it. Most of the young kids don't like it. They say it don't work. Oh, that stuff doesn't work. Yeah, it don't. You know, I've only been wearing it for 35 years. It don't work. You know, I came in third in the world in Austin, Texas. You know, I won all that competition, but yeah, that wax is shitty. It don't good. I like it because it's in a tube. It's a soft wax. So you come out, you put it right in, and it hardens, and you're done. I can have mine done in less than 5 minutes. I'm out the door.
Yeah.
And a lot of these newer waxes, which are very good waxes, it is a lot more work. You got to heat it up and get it soft and get it put in, and it's a bitch to get back out. Mine, you take a shower, it's gone. You know, and you redo it again. I'm old school. I tried some of the newer ones. It's just, I'm lazy, man. You know, you find something that works, why change? You know?
Yep.
And you get it at Sally's Beauty Supplies. It's $5. You know? So now,
it was like $6 on Amazon.
Yeah, I'm an Amazon guy now. I'll go there and buy 10 tubes at a time. You know, a tube usually lasts me about 2 months. We were in Omaha at a competition there, and it was me and Jim Jones and Timmy Whiteshoes, and we drove out together and had a room and stuff. And I didn't realize it, but so I get up on the stage, and the MC asked me, "Just how long did it take you to do your mustache?" And Timmy yells, 3 minutes and 48 seconds. I'm like, what? He goes, I timed you, dude. He says, it takes Jim 3 hours to get his together. He says, I was watching you 3 hours and 48, you were done. You know? Cool. Yeah, but I've been over 35 years, you know.
Yeah.
Joe Loving from Mean Beard, he told me one time, he says, you put the wax out, your mustache just jumps. He goes, okay, hell, we're done. And Joe's good people. He's a bear, you know, good people.
Yeah, we've had him on the show.
Yeah, he's great people.
Yeah.
Nice as can be, hard work, and he just does a great job with that company. Great job. Now he's a grandpa, so that's even better.
We also had Paul Slosar on, who's got the Guinness Book of Records.
Yeah. He came up. He's an airplane inspector.
Yeah.
We're good friends. He came up. He had a job up here in Dayton, so we all went out to dinner and stuff. We competed together quite a few times.
Yeah,
great guy, nice as can be. He got the Guinness World Book of Records.
Yeah,
for the longest mustache.
Yeah.
And he'd had
you and him are the two people I know that use Clubman.
Okay. Yeah. There's a couple other older guys. A couple guys in North Carolina.
I'm sure.
But I mean, it's the old guys. None of the kids will use it. They all laugh at us. And the other one I like is, it's got chemicals in it. What? It's got chemicals. No shit. Everything's got chemicals in it, dude. Where the hell you think you're at?
This guy here, Jacked Up Leatherworks.
Great people.
You're auctioning off a wallet of his, right?
Yes, one of his hand-stitched wallets. It is beautiful. I mean, beautiful. It's got the big logo on it of the guy. He's one. All of these guys in his community are sensational, you know, and he's fantastic. He does a great job. He contributes to almost every competition that's out there. Go to his site. You get some nice stuff, man. He does a great job. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful work. He'll be there at the Big Whisker. We don't do any vendors because we just don't have room. You know, and if we tried it once or twice, and you know, you might be able to fit 3 or 4 in there. So how do I tell this guy yes and this guy no? You know, So nah, guys. You know, I mean, if usually we have honest Amish. but they sponsor the thing. So you let them come in, and they're actually not going to be there this year. He's got other obligations.
Oh.
He can't make it. But
he's been everywhere.
Oh yeah. That's what I said. These guys, they're kind of new to the community. They don't travel very much at all. They usually don't leave the state. They probably put on 100,000 miles or more a year, at least.
Yeah.
At least.
I'm surprised he didn't drive to Worlds.
Well, he will. The next Worlds he will.
Yeah.
He's going to the UK for something, and that's why I thought that. Well, in order to drive there, dude, you got to go through Alaska. You got to cross. What is that? The Bering Strait and to Russia and work your way down. Yeah, he'll get one of those new amphibious cars. He can just drive that sucker right across the ocean.
He probably would.
Oh yeah. You know what? No, I mean, I'm the same way. I drive everywhere. I don't fly. I'm not against flying. I'm not afraid to fly. I just prefer not to fly. I like driving. I've been driving all my life, and probably 90% of our trips, when my lovely Mrs. Jones goes with me, on the way home, we get the back roads.
Yeah.
We don't go to the island. A couple of years ago, we made a road trip. We went from here in Cincinnati to St. Paul, from St. Paul to St. Louis. Never got on the interstate.
Wow.
Yeah, we drove back from Pensacola without getting on the interstate. It's a fun. And that way you can eat more ice cream.
Yeah.
Stop at every town has got an ice cream joint. Check that out. And you get to see some cool stuff. You'd be like, oh shit, what the hell is that? I don't know. Let's go look at it. Hey, okay, that's it. There's the world's biggest ball of gum or something. There's a little town in Illinois, and Sandy, what is it? Casey, Illinois. They have the world's largest rocking chair, golf tee, mailbox. They got like 30 items that are the world's largest. The town's like 10,000 people in it.
Right.
This is, that's the claim to fame. And, hell, you stop there, you go check the stuff out and say, oh, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like we drove to South Dakota, me and the Jones, me and Jim and them. We drove to South Dakota. It was a blast, man. And Sioux City's nice. It's pretty. And now, Sioux Falls. Now I know why they call it Sioux Falls. Because damn falls are right in the middle of town.
Yeah.
I've been to every state but Alaska. A lot of them when I was younger. My dad, he worked at Procter & Gamble in the factory, and we got 4 to 5 weeks vacation. And we took it. That's when we drove all the time too. So I got used to it.
Yeah, I grew up my parents drove cross country all the time on vacation, so I kind of got used to it. I prefer driving. I just wish I had more time to drive.
Yeah. Well, it's easier for us now. We're both retired. I got a part-time gig where I deliver some items and stuff for Cookies by Design, or these fancy cookie bouquets.
Ooh, cookies.
Yeah, sweet. So I work a couple of days a week, couple of hours, and if I tell her I need off, I take off. She's cool with it,
Yeah.
So so we have more time on our hands now,
Yeah.
And grandkids are all in school, so we're gone.
Yeah.
It's a great opportunity. This community has presented a great opportunity for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anything else? Any other stories you want to hear?
Oh, we're open for any stories, really.
Yeah, anyone in the chat, do you have any questions for Taxi Phil and his amazing mustache?
Thank you.
Well, I think that was this past year, maybe a couple months ago. There was a competition that Dan C went to. I think
That's a Sasquatch.
That was the Sasquatch.
In Michigan.
Man, I'm supposed to know the name of this city, but I can't remember it. It was right outside of Detroit. Yeah. Imlay, Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mark puts that one on. It's a good job. I think this is like the 3rd year he's done it. I've emceed them all. It's a lot of fun too. They do it. It's a really cool location. It's at the fairgrounds. So you're in one of the big buildings and stuff. And it's in Michigan in the summer, so it's not hot. It's like you guys. You guys don't get hot. It ain't like like you're Louisiana or Mississippi. And that's why them guys do all their competitions in the winter. But Wisconsin's beautiful in the summertime, man. That's one of the nicest places I've ever been. Green and nice.
Yeah.
Wear a jacket at night, So
we're getting back to the 80s tomorrow.
Oh my goodness.
Which is unusual for this time of year for us.
Yeah, this time of year it definitely is. And that was like I was laughing as I was talking about all the guys in Texas and stuff. They had this heat streak. It was 110 degrees. They're all like, "We live in Texas."
Yeah,
we're supposed to be. The news is freaking out, but we're fine, dude. We're used to this down here.
Oh yeah, I lived down there a while. I had plenty of hot weather.
Very nice. Thank you. I'll make sure I'll bring that up at the convention. I mean, at the comp. Just remind me. And I'll put it in there.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, like I said, he's always helping out, always doing great stuff for the community.
Is that the name of the company, Jacked Up Leatherworks?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Take a look for him.
Yeah, he'll be at the comp this year. Him and the Bearded Flamingo, they also do a great job with stuff. They got a lot of different things. They got them insulated cups. The cup that he designs and uses. I tell you what, I'll be on the back porch, hanging out, get out of the hot tubs on the back porch, have a few cocktails, come back early in the morning. The ice is still in this damn thing, and that's with the lid off. It was 100 degrees here this year. That stuff was, So yeah, make sure you order anything you can from them. Go right to his website there, and they'll kick 10% to us. That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, man? Just hanging out with my friends here. I always make new friends. It's amazing how this stuff works.
I was just going to say, you probably make new friends everywhere you go.
I do my best. I really try to get with the new guys, their first time there, get them going and let them know what's happening, what the community's all about, and like you said, what was your wife's name, James?
Amanda.
Okay. Yeah. Sandy said she had so much fun, talking to her and hanging out with her, it's amazing. It's just, this community is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. Everybody gets along. There's not any problems. Everybody has fun.
Oh
yes. Yeah. Go ahead, Scott.
I was gonna say it's all about fun and also helping out some great charities.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just to go on what Phil was saying, so Scott, Jason and I were at it's like the pre-party or is that what it's called? Pre-party or meet and greet.
Pre-party.
Nashville, Nashville thing. And we were just kind of like minding our own business, and Taxi Phil making rounds, talking to everyone and introduced himself. Legendary Taxi Phil came up to us and had our ears for about a half hour. It was great.
Good.
It was great.
Did you get a handshake?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I did.
No, I'm not.
Oh.
And what is he, a groundhog or a gopher or whatever the hell he is? Yeah, we don't hang out too often.
Yeah.
Well, that's more in Jason's neck of the woods.
Yeah, that's more Pennsylvania over there. We let you guys see the shadow, and we go from there. We just know that whatever the weatherman says, it's the opposite. And I got a weather rock. I look out the window. If it's wet, it's raining. If it's white, it's snowing. That's the best way to tell.
No, when you were there, you were talking to us about the safe house in Milwaukee.
Yes, sir. Man, that place is so much fun, man. If you all ain't ever been to the Safe House in Milwaukee, you get a chance, go to that bar. Your best bet is to have to ask directions how to get it because it's well hidden.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You'll have to know the password to get in. There it is. You have to know the password to get in. And if you don't know the password, you got to do silly stuff. And all the drinks got spy names. They have the bartender's a magician. Why? So he's making he's doing magic tricks and card tricks and stuff the entire time. What was it? The alibi phone. You put a quarter and it plays background music, like airplane noise or whatever, so everyone knows where you are. And to leave the joint, you go to a different pay phone, and you put the quarter and it gives you a number to dial. You dial it, folks. They're called rotary dials. And the back door opens and you slide out of the place. So it's a good time.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then what's the Packers doing for you there, buddy?
Oh, I don't know. It's not good.
Okay. All right.
It's at halftime. That's all I know.
In Pennsylvania, like I said, I've been out there quite a few times, different shows up there. One of the first nationals was there. And Harrisburg, I believe it was.
Okay. Yeah.
And I was like, that ain't fair for these whalers, man. You're in the middle of Amish country. You're going to have a whaler competition. You're going to do these dudes. That's all there is to it. But nobody likes a whaler anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Hopefully Scott's not watching.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any Facebook messages.
Yeah, Scott Turner's usually been watching. I'm surprised he's not in.
Yeah, he'll give you a video call here in a minute.
Probably. Believe me, before the wedding, I got quite a few.
Oh, I can imagine. It's a very common thing you get from Scott there, especially now. He's bored. So, he's going to be at the Big Whisker, so that should be a good time.
Yeah.
And like I said, we have the tubs of fun, but now this year we call it the baskets of booze. So anybody coming, they want to bring a bottle, we would appreciate it. Then we raffle them, and then we auction them. We raffle them all off. Last year, us and the Barracks Project had a competition so you could bring the most, and they got beat by a bottle. So we got to make up for that.
Wow.
They told me my battery's running low.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's all right. We know how to fix that problem.
I don't know what happened to Mike.
He saw what happened to the Packers. He went crying.
Probably.
I'm gonna move this thing around for a second so I find a place to plug it in. There we go. We don't use this laptops very often, except when we do these things.
Yeah, and this is your second show tonight.
Yes, sir. I did 2 last week, and then 2 today. This is my second one today, and I'll probably do 1 or 2 more before the competition. They're fun. I just started doing these, recently.
Yeah.
I started watching Talking Beards,
Yeah.
So then, some other ones came along. Like earlier, I was on with Beards Without Borders.
Mm-hmm.
Business Beards last Monday. Then I'm gonna get in trouble now. I forgot the other one I was on. Dude, I'm old. I gotta tell folks, you've heard of Alzheimer's, and you've heard of sometimers. Sometimes you remember shit, sometimes you don't. Well, I got Weedheimers. I got 50 years of smoking. What are you gonna do? I can't remember.
Weedheimers.
I can tell you what I did like on June 4th, 1972, but I have no idea why I'm in the basement looking for something. Just staring at the wall going, what the hell am I looking for now? Why am I here? So my wife writes it down. She it's like a grocery list. She gives me the list before I go downstairs. She says, here, let's go down and,
Hey, Jay.
Go down here. Go down there. Go down and get these 3 items. There's your list.
I tell my wife all the time I have CRS disease. She goes, what's that? I say, can't remember shit.
Yep, can't remember shit. I got my long-term memories there. My short-term's gone.
Selective memory.
Yeah. I also have very selective hearing.
So I had to look for the special handshake that I got.
There you go.
Yeah. That was the special handshake.
Good. I'm glad you got one, man. There's my mom started those. When I first started competing, Mom would make those for each competition. And it's got to be a ritual now.
That's cool. Very cool.
it's then after she can't make them anymore, so a friend of mine is making them for me, and he's the one that went to colors. It depends. Like he'll do like the cities, like if I was to go to one and do one in Wisconsin, they'd be Packer colors.
Yeah.
There's nothing else in Wisconsin, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
I mean, I can make them like a dairy cow or something, but yellow for cheese heads. But so it's special, and I really enjoy doing it. I've got a couple of ladies that have made beards out of them. They've had so many of them. Mrs. Jones did a beard out of them for one competition in Fort Wayne, and then she started handing them out the rest of the night. So they're limited. They usually make about 24, per comp. So
yeah, cool. I think only 2 out of 3 of us got one.
Uh-oh.
I didn't get one.
I didn't get one. So yeah, I'm the one.
Oh, I'm the only one.
You're the only one? Yeah, well, I felt sorry for you. You're from Wyoming. You don't get to see people very often.
Wyoming Packer fan. Yeah,
you do have problems.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what else do you have besides the rodeo? You ain't got football up there.
Right. And I don't rodeo. So
you got good college rodeo. You got good college football, don't you?
Yeah. Wyoming Buffaloes. Yeah.
That's where all the offensive linemen come from.
Yeah, and Josh Allen. Josh Allen, the quarterback for the Bills.
That's where all the big boys come from.
Yeah.
We got the Bengals here, so.
Yeah. Strips of leather. Oh, for the craft beard.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you. See? You guys just keep doing things. They just keep helping out any chance they get,
Yeah.
Anybody that ever puts a competition on, like I always tell them, if you need help, holler, man. If your first time doing it, give me a call. Well, I really don't know you that well. So what? Ask. We've been glad to help you out. We enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
I love emceeing them. Emceeing is a blast, but judging's cool. The best thing about being a judge is you're guaranteed a seat. A lot of these things don't have enough seats, so you're guaranteed to have a seat. So you get to sit down and you get to see and talk to every person that comes by. But it's so much fun, man. It's a blast. And the other thing, like us traveling so much, is when we leave each show, we critique it. We're like, hey, man, them guys, that was really cool, that idea. We can incorporate that somehow into one of ours. That's really smart. Or you can go, well, you know what? I don't think that would work at ours. I mean, there's things that don't work out west that won't work back east. Same as north and south. And you just got to figure out what your niche is, what works the best for you. And luckily this is our 10th one, so we pretty much got it down to a science. Right now in my garage, I probably got about 65 baskets already made up, because we did a basket assembly last Sunday. A lot of the members will show up and we'll build the baskets, a little bar. And we towed it all in. They put them all together. We towed them all back out, and then we'll bring them all down. And then just, Jason Kiley from One Eye Cat, he always donates stuff for us, He does a great job too. Check out Jason Kiley's site, man. He's got the mustache mugs. You got to go to competitions. You have to start competing a lot, and then people get to know you. And then you get asked to do it. The secret is don't ask somebody to judge. You get asked. When he came up to me and says, "Hey, can I judge?" Nope.
Well, here I'd recommend you become a whiskerina.
Yes, Sarah. Yeah. That's a great idea.
Yeah, but if you don't go to competitions, you don't get known.
Right.
And that's how you get asked. Like I said, I got lucky. I've been doing this for about 15 years. It took forever to get somebody to ask me to judge. But once they did, then it'll come like in spurts. You'll be asked to judge 8 or 9 in a row. Then you don't get asked again. Because like with ours, we try not to ever have the same judge twice.
Right.
Now if you get best in show twice, then you come back. Holly out of St. Louis, Holmeyer, she's judged twice. I think Natalie might have judged twice also, because they got first place, know. But yeah, now some competitions they keep the same judges. Everybody does it different. I mean, it's just you got to compete. You got to go to travel. You got to go to shows. If people ask how come you guys get all these people show up at yours? We travel. We travel. And that's the secret. You go out there and you work it. I mean, you saw me giving cards out.
Right.
And what we've also learned is we always have it on the first Saturday in October. So it's always the same. Yeah. So when you get your cards made up, you get a couple thousand made because they're cheaper that way, But it says the same thing. First Saturday in October.
Pretty smart.
Yeah.
So you keep using it. And on those we don't put what bearded what big whisker it is. We don't put number 9, number 8, number
right. Yeah.
We put that way you can it saves you on paperwork.
Now talking about, going to different competitions and seeing what works, might not work for yours, but it worked for theirs. Tell everybody the story about the Rock'em Sock'em robot.
If we have a tie, all right, how we break a tie is Rock'em Sock'em robots. So we bring them out on the stage. They dim the lights. They start playing Eye of the Tiger. We walk these things out and we set them down, and they do a 2 out of 3. It's a battle royal right there. And the winner of the Rock'em Sock'em, breaks the tie. And we were at a brewery, and they had a small competition, and we were there dealing it, putting it together and stuff, and we had a tie. And we were like, how do I want to break ties? The guy says, I got it. Because they had like the big Jenga blocks, they had the board games and stuff everywhere at this brewery. They brought out the Rock'em Sock'em, so we stole it. That's a great idea. We're doing it from now on. And I'll steal an idea from you, and I'll tell you I'm going to steal it. It ain't like it's going to be top secret. I'm going, dude, that was a genius idea. That was brilliant. I'm going to use that. All right, go ahead. Well, I know I go ahead. I told you I would. But I know you all about Scott Turner earlier. He came up with the idea of the vacation weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he called me about it. He says, Phil, what do you think? So he told me all the details. And I said, well, I'll tell you what I think, Scott. I'm stealing it. He goes, what? I said, I'm stealing it, man. It's brilliant. Why it hasn't been thought of before, I have no idea. And all the proceeds goes to the charity.
Right.
After you pay for the hotel, and after you pay for the, what we did was 2 free nights, a gift card to the meet and greet, a gift card for the event, and a VIP table. And getting the VIP table to Big Whiskers is kind of important because we got limited tables, And so after we pay for all that, then everything else goes to the charity. So, I mean, we got an extra $1,500, that goes to the charity. And, why somebody come up with this idea before that, I have no idea,
No, Terry. Yeah, there's creative Whiskerinas. Google it.
Yeah.
Google Whiskerinas.
Yeah, go on Facebook, do Whiskerinas, or look up Summer Hilbert.
Yeah.
Hibbler.
Hibbler.
SOMMER. Yeah, go check her out. Natalie Johnson. Go check her page out. There's a bunch of them, and these girls are good, man.
Summer had a really cool
steampunk.
Steampunk
nationals.
Yeah.
That was sweet. When they first started doing them, it was amazing. How much it's evolved since then. The same with guys doing the freestyle. How much it's evolved.
Yeah.
How much more elaborate it's got. But I can't. I don't want to say who it was. I might get it wrong. But we were in North Carolina, and she walked out. It was all copper tubing. Looked like a still. Walked up to the judges' table, set down 5 shot glasses, and poured shots out of her beard. You win. You pour whiskey out of your beard, you win. And at the time these ladies put into these, You know, and the creativity is on freaking believable. You know, I mean, I can't do none of that kind of creative stuff. You know, we just wake up looking this good. You know, hard, man. I mean, and they're starting young. You know, some of these girls out there, man, they started doing this stuff when they were 13, 14 years old, and they're playing with the big girls. You know, they're not competing in the kids categories. You know, I mean, Topanga Anderson, she started out when she was young, you know, and now she's old enough to play with the big kids. But yeah, she always competed with the adults, you know.
Yeah.
She always. So yeah, they're amazing. The stuff they do, simply amazing. I hate judging the category, you know, because you just look at them and go, damn, how much work did you put in? How long? Oh my God, it's beautiful. You know, then the next one walks out and you go, holy shit, she did it again. You know, and like there's a lot of time, Trish Klinkenbeard. I don't know who the hell she is, you know, until I introduce her. I'm like, wait a minute. I've known you for I can recognize you, you know. Yeah, it's my favorite category to watch. You know, they're just great. You know, the kids is hard because to pick a winner.
All right.
You know, because you're going to make up somebody mad, you know. And like I said, with our kids category, it's not a T-ball game. You know, there's the top three. You know, so if you don't win, you can't get mad. You know, you just got to try harder next time. You know.
Yeah, definitely. Tara, another thing to check out would be on YouTube, the Talking Beards Network. I believe on Mondays they do have a Whiskerina show.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're amazing. And Jess Bischoff is one that started the Whiskerinas, and she's from Cincinnati. And we're going back, you know, that's when they got the name. You know, the girls were already competing. She's the one that got them together, you know, as a group. And they just, you know, and she's out of it. She hasn't been around in a while, you know. I guess life happened, you know, and she just stopped. But, and her husband was the one who was on Survivor. You know, it was Matt.
Yeah,
he was on Survivor. And but yeah, these girls have taken it to the next level. I mean, it's just amazing. And at our competition, the craft beers and realistic beers and stuff is gender specific. You have to be a lady. You know, people are like, well, what if I can't grow a beard? I'm sorry, dude. I feel for you, but you ain't right. You know, if they're going to do craft beers for men, they make that their own category. You know, these ladies, I got way too much respect for them. They just, God, it's amazing the stuff they do. And Natalie is a world champion. I've been saying that for years, and she finally won. So she says, no, Phil, I am now a world champion. And one of the best there is by far.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Tara, I believe it's Mondays. I could probably find a link to send you. So if someone was inclined to start up a beard competition, what would do you have any suggestions or?
I would recommend going to a few first.
Yeah.
And get your organization together and prepared. And make sure you try to get judges that are qualified, that have judged before or know what they're doing. You can throw a couple of celebrity people on the judges category, but you want to make sure you have experienced judges also. The venue is really important. You want someplace where you're the show.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have other stuff going on while you're there and stuff. We started out with a big one, but we'd been to a bunch before. But we also do a bunch of church festivals, county fairs, stuff like that. That's a good way to get started because you got a smaller population, a smaller crew to work with. But yeah, the main thing I would say was, call me, get a hold of John, get a hold of Johnson's, get a hold of Aaron and Natalie, get a hold of myself. Any of the people that have been out here for a long time, we all willing to help. We love helping out. It's one of our favorite things to do. Makes us feel useful.
How does judging work? What is the procedure? Like what?
It's your preference. Everybody does a little bit differently. You can get a list of the rules of how things are supposed to be, what they're supposed to look like and stuff. But mainly it's your taste and your style. I mean, you could go to one tomorrow and get judged and not place. You can go next week and come in first place. It depends on the judges themselves. But I'm gonna do different. Like I said earlier, there is a standard that you're looking for. Like on a whaler, for example, it's where they're trimmed, where they're shaved. Just because the stash isn't there doesn't make it a whaler. It's got to be trimmed up properly and things. The same with chops. In my opinion on chops is what a goatee isn't. It's straight off the corners of your mouth. It's down here. It's not just a little strip here in the middle. It's the big. That's just my opinion. It's just a big deal. Same with the goatee. The goatee is here. It's not here, but in world standards, that is how it works. That's the rule for the worlds. Worlds for the rules. I mean, rules for the worlds is different than rules for the nationals. Not much, but it is a little bit different. Some guys like length, some like girth. And also how you wear it. How it looks on you. So there's a variety of different ways. Again, with Talking Beards and Honest Amish, you can get like a booklet, and it gives you the standards. Like I said earlier, it's like a dog show. Just because you got the best the biggest San Bernard, it's the best San Bernard. You don't fit this particular guideline. And I'm particular to coloring. I'm a white beard guy. I told Sandy, once my beard comes in white, I'm done. I'll probably never shave again. Once it comes in all white, but I will for a big competition because I'm a stash. And like on mustaches, this is where us mustache guys get really particular. It's a symmetry. If the curls are the same, if there's no loose hairs in it, if you see the things that are bending forward, supposed to be straight up back. Like I said, it changes for everybody. But those are the main ones like that. And it's, like I said, it's personal opinion more than anything. And what you cannot do and you should not do, and people do, it should not be a popularity contest.
Right.
Because, everybody knows me. I shouldn't get any better than the guy next to me. We should all be ranked. They should be the same.
Right.
I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I'm just saying it shouldn't happen.
Right.
And used to be, well, you're not judging the outfit either. You're judging the beard and the mustache. Bullshit. Guy comes out, there's a difference there too. It's respect. And also, especially, I'm going to be partial here again, is the handlebar guys. Most all of us are dapper. When we come out, we're dapper, man. We're dressed.
Oh yeah.
And it's just part of the deal. And a lot of them go to the era, when the handlebars were the big thing, so they dress with with the hats and the monocles and the canes and this and that.
Yeah.
I started doing the tuxedos and stuff after my second or third event, and I got lucky. A friend of mine that I drove all the time, every Wednesday and every Saturday, I would take him to the bar and pick him back up and bring him home. He owned a theatrical supply business, and they made the costumes. The costumes you see me wear, he made them.
Wow.
If you were a school and you were putting on Macbeth, you went to him to get all your wardrobe and stuff. So he worked out a deal to where I don't charge you for driving you. You don't charge me for costumes.
Yeah.
We became good friends. It worked out really well. So
that's awesome.
He was 87, 88, and he was going to the hospital quite often at that time. So he called me down. He says, Phil, I got to talk to you. I said, okay, what's up, man? What's up? He says, which costumes do you want? And I said, what? He said, which ones do you want? I said, well, I said, I need the ringmaster. I said, I need the morning coat. I need the frock. He said, okay. And I'd already got my Santa stuff from him and me and my wife had. He says, all right. I said, what do I owe you? He says, nothing. I said, what do you mean? He said, they're yours. I said, come on, dude. He says, no, that's cool. He said, I need you to take me to the hospital on Thursday. It's like Monday or Tuesday. I said, all right. I said, am I waiting for you or bringing you back? He says, I'm not coming back. I said, what? He said, I'm not coming back. Said, I'm done. I said, all right, dude. Picked him up from the hospital. 3 days later, he was done. I got a call from the hospital today. Your friend's gone. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
He knew it was time, And so that was his parting was for me to hear, these are yours.
Yeah.
Wow. Dude, that's so good. That's so strong, man. So,
Wow.
all right, guys. So I'm going to have the buzz off here. My daughter just texted me. She's getting off work early. I go pick her up. She's too lazy to learn how to drive.
You're still a taxi driver.
Oh, yeah, I drive her every day. Well, the thing is she's afraid to drive. She knows how. She's afraid. If you're afraid to do something, don't do it. If you're afraid to jump off an airplane, don't jump off an airplane. If you're afraid to cross the street, don't cross the street. So I appreciate you having me on.
Oh,
Saturday, October 7th, Big Whisker Revival, folks. If you can make it, come on. Anybody wants to donate something for the raffle table? Taxi Phil Jones on Facebook. I don't twit. I don't Instagram. I don't do that kind of shit. So
I put in the chat the links to the event and the links to the Bearded Barons and also to the leather guy.
Yeah, jacked up leather, man. You got it. He's fantastic. He's good people.
Yeah, but thank you so much for coming.
No problem, man. Anytime you're bored, give me a holler.
All right.
I'll make it. If I don't have a story, hell, I'll make one up. All right, thank you, guys. I appreciate it, man.
All right. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
I don't know how to get out. Get me out of there.
Nope, you're back in. There
I got it right.
I think we both pushed the button.
Yeah. So yeah, that was Taxi Phil, a very cool guy.
Yes.
Very nice guy. Came right up to us to talk to us, and yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah.
Him and that Kyle Waller guy. I couldn't seem to get rid of him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. There's some characters, but a lot of the guys at the beard competitions are just amazing guys. Just to meet, talk with. That's a lot of why I go is. I mean, it's great if you win, but that and the charity work is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was planning on going. It's about 5 hours away from me, but we were going to go. But it turns out I have a family obligations that I got to take care of, so I'm not going to be able to go. But I really wanted to because he's right. I went. My first one, we went to Tennessee, and I took third. It was great, and I want to do more, and I was planning on going, but I can't now. But
yeah,
I think that's what you need to do. You need to get out there and get going. I know there's a lot of guys in this community that have great beards, but just like he said, there's all kinds of categories. If you have a business beard or 6 inches or less, you're not going to be going up against the 24-inch beards,
Right.
So, I mean, you just got to get out. And like you said, you got to get out there. You got to get known. You got to show up to these and just meet everybody and get known, if you want to start doing better. So, yeah.
Yeah, and you could be like this guy here who just got a second place?
Oh yeah. Second place. Yeah. Second place, and Jason got third place.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was that category, Mike?
For the one I just won.
That you just won.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was second place beard.
Oh,
Just beard?
Yeah. Let me see. Do I have it in here? Hold on a second. Yeah, so there were no categories.
oh,
Oh,
There was just like 12 of us, I think, maybe 10 of us, I think. And we each went up on the stage, and there was 3 judges, and yeah, I got second place.
so it was smaller than the one you went to in Denver.
Yeah, it was a lot smaller. So this was at a tattoo convention, so it was just kind of like a sideshow for the tattoo convention.
Okay.
So it wasn't like a beard. I mean, it was a beard competition at a tattoo convention. So there weren't that many contestants because you got to pay to get into the tattoo convention, and then, but
Yeah.
it was held by the Rocky Mountain Beard Club, and they gave out more Roussel stuff, which I didn't take any. I said, no, it's okay, I'm good, because I still have the stuff they gave me before. And
and the stuff you gave me and Jason.
Yeah.
I'm still not sure about this no rinse beard wash. I don't know how that's gonna work.
Yeah. Yeah, the guy that won first place was I met him at Nationals in Casper, and he was also in the competition with me at the Rocky Mountain Denver. He didn't place there at all, but he won first at this one. And then we had guys that were just like in the crowd, and he thanks JP. Like we just had some of the tattoo artists, like they entered, and they'd never been in a competition before, but yeah, it was really cool. And then I met this one guy, he never knew about beard competitions. He entered, he had a nice red beard. I gave him our card for Beard Respect.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's watching or not.
You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually just got a card for a tattoo convention, but I don't know that they have a beard competition.
Yeah. So this is that's
it's pretty cool for that few of people.
It is, yeah. And I actually won money too.
Really?
Yeah. Second place won $30.
Wow.
I just donated it back because it was a fundraiser as well. Like you'd pay $10. First place got $50. Third place got 30, and third place got 20. And I think all 3 of us just donated it back to the fundraiser. So.
You're just a lucky guy. How much was it you won in Nashville?
I
forgot all about that till just now.
It was like 400 or something like that.
Yeah, and he donated it to the charity. But you just keep winning things.
Yeah. I won that big raffle from Johnny Ray recently.
Yeah.
And I got like every bottle of oil from Tabletop.
Wow.
And then a Beard Octane kit, a True North combo, and a hat from Bearded Gang. So, but I mean, that was a raffle too. You just enter these raffles just to help out, and it's pretty cool when you come up as a winner.
Yeah. Yeah, from JP's, I actually won twice.
Yeah.
Out of 10 tickets.
Yeah. On that that Beard Gang hat, did you get to pick your hat?
No, he just sent me one, but he sent me one that I didn't have. So
that's what I was going to say. Of course, he probably knows what you bought.
Yeah, I have 4 of them now. Yeah.
The collection just keeps growing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Disco. Tara calls me Disco Mike. Wait till you see my next outfit for nationals.
Oh
That's a
boy.
thing too. I mean, I'm not a clothing guy, and I'm not going to go buy all kind of stuff. I'm thinking my next competition, I'm going to wear the same thing I wore in Tennessee. You know.
No, that worked.
That works.
That you look sharp in that.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
I thought those shoes were sharp. I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tara wants me to dress up and do some glamour shots for her. She keeps, and then she wants me to get a bow tie for Gus too, so he can get glamour shots too.
Yeah. No, you're out. You look sharp in that outfit, and
Yeah.
like if I could just wear normal clothes and look sharp, I would do that. But like I don't, so I just buy funny clothes like the disco ball, which is funny. That my wife sent me a picture of it. It's in Spirit Halloween. That disco.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. At least I wore it first before anyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought about getting the Batman one or they have like Star Wars themed ones.
Yeah.
But I figured that wouldn't look good for the wedding.
Oh, that's right, Tara. It's Disco Brew. Yeah, that's right.
Disco Brew, huh?
Yeah.
Better be careful, it'll stick.
Yeah.
Oh, something else I want to put out there. If I can figure out what it's called again. I'm going to be somewhere Saturday, and I'm going to meet Tim, which is the real TC
Oh.
on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
That's this. Well, actually, I think it started today even. Oh,
We're in West Virginia, right?
Yeah. Let's see what the heck. I think it's Yeah. Preston County Buckwheat Festival. And they have an IG page. Yeah, it's from the 28th to the 1st. So if anybody out there's near enough or want to meet up or something, shoot me a DM or something. But yeah, the real TC, they're out of Texas, but they're from that area and they're coming home to visit family and stuff. He had reached out to me, and it's like 2 hours away from me, so yeah, I'm going to go check that out. My wife likes to go places and check out festivals, and especially this time of year, the Oktoberfests are all going to start, and so
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, little road trip this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Nicholas. Dude, yours is pretty amazing here too. You've been doing them live unboxings now and stuff. Your beard's looking nice. It's way longer than mine. I know that.
And if you're awake at 1 a.m. on the East Coast, he does IG lives.
Nicholas does.
Yeah.
Oh no,
they're like 11 or 11 p.m. around when I'm seeing them.
No, at 1 a.m. I'm in bed.
I'm surprised Mike's up at that time. Well, I suppose you're a different time zone.
Yeah, it's like 11 for me. I'm just getting to bed.
So what's the update? I haven't seen anybody updating on the game there.
It's horrible.
It's horrible. 27 to 11.
Yeah.
I don't know how we got 11. Must have had a safety.
No, it was a field goal and a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I knew there were 2 points in there somewhere.
I think I didn't actually see the 2-point conversion, but I think that's what happened.
I had a bad feeling about this game.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's going to be a struggle for the Packers this year. I mean,
Well, the Lions have a good team.
yeah, they're improving every year. The last couple years.
Yeah, they have a hell of a coach.
Yeah, true grit. But the Packers are a second half team, remember?
Fourth quarter, but they're down a few more than 18.
They're down 16 right now.
Yeah, true.
They're still in it. They got offense that has the ball now, so we'll see.
We will see. He's right.
Jacked Up Leather Works. Is that your full time job, or is that a side gig for you? I'm gonna have to check you out. And are you on IG?
Yeah, he is on IG, and he's on Facebook. I didn't see like a website, so he must take orders through like direct message.
Probably.
But yeah, I did find him just Jacked Up Leatherworks on both places. I put the link in the chat for the Facebook part.
Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob.
Jacob McGee. Full time. Okay. No website.
Cool.
Oh, I see Dan C. Bearded follows you. What? Damn. Dagan, Anthony, Pocket Medic, Valhalla. Okay.
Oh, we haven't heard of you before is amazing.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you stopped in and checked us out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Taxi Phil had a little something to do with that.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of times that's how we find the new guys.
Yeah.
And Tara calls you out. Wow, Jason, what a stalker.
Oh, we got our answer for the 2-point conversion. That's Nick Moss, by the way.
Oh, that makes sense.
He texted me saying that's who he was.
Oh,
Well, thanks, Jacob. Thank you. Appreciate.
Thanks, we appreciate it.
Are you in like the Kentucky, Cincinnati area? That's some pretty cool shit.
He's in Michigan.
Michigan.
No.
He's in Michigan.
Okay. Michigan, isn't Michigan? Ain't that where Ted Nugent lives? He's in Michigan, right?
Technically.
Yeah, if you weren't going to that thing in West Virginia, Jason, I was going to say there's a competition in Pennsylvania this weekend.
Oh yeah.
I never heard of this town, but Hawley, Hawley, Pennsylvania.
Okay. Let me see something here.
Holly Harvest Hoedown.
Oh,
they got a lumberjack competition.
Oh shit!
Beard and mustache competition.
That's about 4.5 hours away. That's clear over past the Poconos.
Oh, okay.
That's right. That's real close to the New York border.
Oh, yeah.
That ain't gonna come in. But
Yeah. 4.5 hours. That's just down the road in Wyoming.
Yeah.
for Michael, that's just down the road.
Yeah. I mean, it's about 5 hours and 20 minutes to the taxi.
The Big Whisker.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Big Whisker.
Yeah.
So, and I was going to go to it.
Yeah, that's one I'd like to,
Oh,
but
we got a bit of history. That's where Chris and Tara met.
Wow.
Oh. How would you get from California to the Poconos?
That's interesting. A lot of people honeymoon in the Poconos.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, that was a.
They're
single events there.
either there or Niagara Falls.
Yeah. That's cool though.
Yeah.
We went camping there one time when I was a kid, like my mom and dad and all his brothers. And we went to, I think it was Camelback or just Camel. It was a ski resort, but it was summertime. And they had one of them like alpine slides that you ride down, you know, one of them little buggies. That was fun.
I never been to the Poconos. Driven by there.
Yeah.
I never went in.
There's like, I think there's like 3 or 4 exits.
Yeah.
Along, what is that, 80?
Yeah, an 80. Yeah.
Is it 80 or 84?
I think it's 80. I remember seeing exits off 80 because when I used to drive home from New York City when I was working out there, I would pass by signs that said Poconos. So
yeah.
I mean, I don't know how far off 80 it is, but
yeah.
I bet you there's got to be a story there, though.
Well, Chris says they met at a music festival.
Oh, well, that that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So, Jason, are you going to go to nationals? Not sure yet.
I haven't discussed it more further with her yet.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's only about a month away.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I know. I was like, no, I don't think I can swing that. I would love to go, but the one in Detroit looks pretty wild.
Yeah.
The circus.
Are you just going to take a boat over there?
Well, no, I think me and DQ are gonna link up and go around the lake because it's like $100 to go across the lake. For the ferry.
Oh wow!
To take a car across. Motorcycle's cheaper, but
Packers scored.
They did?
Yep.
No. Now they scored.
Wait a minute. I'm seeing it before you.
Yeah. Well, this is by TV antenna.
Oh.
Just this last weekend, I hooked the TV antenna up.
Oh wow.
For down here. So because we use Spectrum for our internet, and then we had like a deal where we got 30 channels. But all we watch out at our football games, so I hooked up the antenna so we can get football games and get rid of that cable box. that we really never use.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I do go to nationals, which is in Daytona, I might have to go via Tennessee. So to go here, so I'm gonna get another beard trim.
Another one, huh? I'm probably good on beard trims till spring. I don't know if I'd even do one before Detroit. That's not that long away. That's like my birthday weekend.
Okay.
Not that I want another birthday, but
It's better than the alternative.
DQ was asking guys in our Discord chat if anybody wanted to go. I was like, oh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah.
And then on October 14th, I'm going to try and hit up the Wisconsin Dells one.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is kind of like a barbecue beer event that has a beard competition.
There's a lot of detail in this.
In what?
He sent me a video of the belt he's making for the Whisker Revival.
Oh.
Oh.
Cool. I'll share it. I'll share it to you guys.
Yeah. By the way, I just subscribed to your channel.
My channel.
Jacked. The leather guy.
He's got a YouTube channel.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
A lot of our subscribers have channels, but they don't do much on them. But I subscribe to them anyway. Just anyone who subscribes to ours, I do. But that's cool.
To my channel?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
How do you think I watch your coffee show? Are you doing one this weekend?
No, October 22nd.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, Becky asked me last weekend.
No, October 22nd is I think it's the 22nd. It's around there. What if that's a Sunday? That's when it is. Yeah, because Kyle's getting married here soon, and yeah, and anyway, like we need time to evaluate the coffees too, so we're doing another 2 companies, and I'm still waiting for them to come in. So
both of them.
Well, with that blackout, I was like, "Wow, you guys got a lot."
Yeah. Yeah, jacked up. If you want to subscribe to my coffee YouTube show, it's at OIF Brewer on YouTube. I do some shorts about coffee, and then I have No, I'm not. He didn't ask me. He probably has a professional.
Well, we got that. I should have brought it down here. We got the certificate with your name on it.
Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, the one that I already signed. Yeah.
No, we got the one in the mail, the actual official one.
Oh, okay.
And that has your name on it as well.
Okay. Cool.
I'll have to send a picture or something.
Cool.
So I shared that video to the 3 amigos.
Cool.
On the IG.
But yeah, I only do weddings at beer competitions. That's my rule. If you want to get married, find a beer competition to do it at, and I will officiate. But Kyle, he's getting married at Estes Park, which is a beautiful place in Colorado.
Yeah. You've been there, haven't you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I think you're the one who told me about that place.
Yeah, I've been there a couple times. Like, it's a touristy town. There's elk everywhere, walking around right down the street. There's these giant elk, and there's the famous hotel there. I can't think of the name of it, but that's where I can't think of anything right now. But that's where the person that wrote The Shining, that's where he got the idea, is when he was staying at that hotel.
Shit, what the hell is his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
I know what you mean. I'm just, wow, I am drawing a blank on that.
Late.
That's up there on my list of movies.
Yeah.
Like the Here's Johnny.
Here's
that
Johnny.
that was that Scott Turner did. I wanted to get, but they raffled it off.
Oh, okay. Jack Nicklaus, Stephen King.
Yeah.
All right. What's the hotel? Does anyone know the hotel? I don't know, but people go there just for it's like a haunted hotel. It wasn't filmed there, but that was based on that hotel.
What about the outside views of the hotel? Is that it?
Huh?
In the movie, like the outside?
I don't know. It might be, but I know it wasn't filmed there. It might be
the Stanley Hotel.
Stanley Hotel, yes. Yeah, Stanley
Stanley.
Hotel. So they are staying in the Stanley Hotel on their wedding night.
And that was built in 1909.
Okay. Yeah, and they have like ghost tours in a hotel and stuff like that. So big touristy spot. I've never been there. My wife has gone with her sisters and stuff like that, but I'm like,
Okay, in the movie, it was called The Overlook.
Yeah.
We're saying that in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Stanley Hotel is not the only real life hostelry to claim ties to the movie. The Timberline Lodge on Mount Hood in Oregon was used for some exterior shots, though the hotel's website explains that it lacks a hedge maze.
I've never watched The Shining.
Really?
What?
Oh, I've watched it a lot. It's one of those movies that's up there for me.
Yeah, I will. I need to.
Red Rum.
I mean, I probably watched it when I was a kid, but I just don't remember it.
I seen a picture the other day. I don't know where, if it was on, I think it was on Facebook, just scrolling through shit. And it had the twins growed up.
Yeah.
The two girls. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I watched, what was it? The part 2 to it. They came out last few years. That kind of freaked me out. Doctor something.
I'm looking forward to.
Oh yeah. Dr. Sleep or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what it was. I actually thought that was more scarier than The Shining was.
Ellie, you need to go there. Oh my god. Oh, the Stanley. I thought you meant you hadn't been to Estes Park. I'm like, no, you don't have to go to the Stanley. It's not that big of a deal.
Unless you want to see ghosts.
It's probably overpriced and
Yeah, what I was looking at, it was like $297 a night,
Yeah.
which is probably about going rate out there.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking forward to the Saw movie that's coming out tomorrow.
I can't believe they've done 10 of them.
I know. I know.
I think I've watched like 2 of them.
Oh, I own them all. I have them on DVD, all of them, or Blu-ray, or whatever.
Yeah.
So I know some of you people are young, but you still might know. The other day on a news alert thing I get stupid Hollywood news alert stuff. But anyway, I can't remember his real name right now, but the guy that played Peter in the Brady Bunch, like they've recently sold that home. A few years ago, that Jonathan and them brothers. I'm just losing it today. I got that CRS, but anyway, they did a remodel of the
Oh,
house.
CRS.
Can't remember shit.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, the house that they took the outside pictures of for the Brady Bunch, they remodeled that. Jonathan and Drew. That's anyway.
The Property Brothers.
The Property Brothers.
Oh,
They remodeled the inside to make it look like the house on the inside.
Oh.
A few years ago, and they had all the cast members, Greg, Peter, Bobby, and Jan and Cindy. Anyway, they had all them helping, doing stuff. And anyway, Peter was on there. They've recently, I don't know who they are, but the house was recently bought for I think 3.2 million. And Peter was commenting on it. I think originally they were asking 5 million, but anyway, I was reading a story there. And it said Peter's 65 years old, and I'm thinking, holy shit! So I started looking everybody up. I mean, Greg's like 68, and I think the youngest one's Bobby, and he's 58. And I'm thinking, holy hell, them guys are old.
You feeling old?
Well, yeah, it's making me seem more old because when I watched it, I was a kid and they were kids, and I'm thinking, holy shit! But yeah, it's weird, huh?
Alice?
Alice is dead.
Oh.
So's mom and dad.
Oh.
They're both dead.
I always find Alice in my feed.
Yeah.
In chains.
Alice.
It's a joke. If you know, you know. They have Alice where she's wrapped in chains. It always pops up on Instagram.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for listening, Liz. Have a good night.
Didn't even know you were here.
Thanks, Collie Creek. Thanks, Liz.
Thanks.
Do you like Alice in Chains?
Yes.
I hate them. Oh my god.
It's kind of a grunge thing, but
yeah.
Some stuff, yes. Other stuff, no.
Man, I can't stand them. Well, that's why you have that. That's why you have that come up on your Instagram because you like them. You probably listen.
But I don't think I even have anything Alice in Chains related on Instagram.
No, but if you listen to them,
not that often.
Listen, like I'll probably have that pop up on mine just because we're talking about it. What was it the other day that I said popped up on my phone? And like I didn't search for it or anything; it just appeared.
Big Brother's listening
because
we were talking about it. Yeah,
yeah.
Well, the other day, me and my wife were talking about solar stuff. Yeah. And I'm scrolling through reels, and there must have been 4 or 5 of those special promotion shit for solar panels.
Yeah.
But I didn't even look it up.
Right. Just gotta say it.
Yeah, we need to get some of those though. Our bill is ridiculous.
Oh yeah, I love mine.
On the budget where it's like supposed to be a small bill, it's $300
Wow.
on the budget.
Wow. Yeah, I got lucky. I bought a house that had solar panels installed
Yeah.
the year before they put it on the
Yeah.
market. I had 36 panels. Like,
Yeah.
hit the jackpot there.
The only thing I'm worried about, like yours are on your roof, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm worried about the roof leaking.
Why?
I don't know. Well, they got to fasten them panels somehow.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I got enough yard here. I'm thinking of just put them in the yard instead of on my roof.
You know what looks cool is Elon Musk solar tiles.
Yes.
Where they tile your roof with
solar
panels. So it's like, it's not like, I mean, it's part of your roof. Like that is your roof.
But it's almost like having a metal roof.
Yeah. Yeah.
And where you get snow, it might be a huge benefit because that probably slides off pretty easy.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking into a gas hot water heater and gas dryer too instead of electric. That's what I told her. I says, there's 5 of us here, and 4 yins are girls, and they're always washing and drying clothes. They're always showering, I said, hey, Tyson.
Oh,
hey, Tyson, what's up?
But yeah, with having all girls and stuff, that I think that don't help the electric bill either. Like I said, an electric dryer, an electric water heater. Now I don't know. We even talked about the tankless water heaters, and it would definitely have to be gas because they say the electric tankless are not efficient at all. But she was reading up on them today, and it seems like unless you get a real big one, you might pay to get like 3 little ones. One for that bathroom, one for our bathroom, and kind of one for the kitchen, for the dishwasher. And because if the dishwasher's running, you might not be able to get a shower.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know.
So in my house in Pennsylvania, my dad did like rebuilt the entire house, like went down to the bare bones and rebuilt it. And so he gave us a tankless hot water heater. And it was a big one. I mean, it was meant for a house, but we could not, it wasn't good for us for a house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it was just the brand or we switched it to a tank because it wasn't like we couldn't do more than one thing at once. And
we got well at the Airbnb we stayed at, they had that tankless water heater.
That's true. Yeah, maybe they're better now. Maybe they're more advanced. I don't know. It's just my experience with them. It wasn't good, but that was, 14 years ago when we installed it. So
I didn't say washing machine. I said dryer. And dishwasher. I said dishwasher.
You can say washer machine, right? But you can't say dishwasher.
No, because it's 2 words. You gotta.
So the
Where's
key
Chris?
though,
Where's Chris at? How's Chris say washer?
washer.
We don't get him on video.
Oh, he posted on IG. They're getting fiber. They're getting
Yeah.
fiber, so he's going to be good to go for his live stream.
Yeah, he's gonna be out of luck.
Fiber next year, maybe. Yeah, I think with solar, so the best way to use it is to do all your chores during the day. To wash your clothes, wash dishes, all during the day. That way you don't have to pay for any electric.
That is true.
I remember being a kid. My dad had, I think it was like a time of day meter on I think it was just on the hot water tank. But yeah, if it was like his timer thing, and you could adjust the time, but it was like you got a better rate if you did stuff after peak hours.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because you save the grid, like for you save the grid for businesses to run during the day, and then so you use do your wash at night. And I guess they gave you a cheaper rate back then.
Yeah.
Well, remember when you waited till a certain time to make a phone call, long distance, because it was cheaper.
There goes the bear.
Are you showing your age or no? Jacked up leather.
Ring washer.
We had where you had to put it through the rollers. I always got my hand stuck in there.
What are you talking about?
There's this device on a wringer washer that had these rollers for what is it, for wringing out your clothes?
Yeah.
You
so you got a hand crank, and I always get my hand stuck in there.
Oh.
That's what my grandparents had one of those.
it squeezes the water out. So
yeah, okay. I got you.
And then you'd hang them on the line, so they dry on the line faster.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. There was many times I'd get a movie though, and I'd have to rewind it.
Yep.
Before I watched it.
Did you have a rewinder?
No, we used to just rewind it in the machine.
Yeah, I remember I had a rewinder.
I'm only 45. Well, you're close to brewer then.
Yeah. Young like me. Saw 10. Here's a commercial.
Oh.
Saw 10.
Yeah, there is. In theaters tomorrow.
Yeah.
The freaking thing on the tricycle is creepy. Feels weird having the same commercials.
Right. But that was weird. Last night you got to watch Amazing Race before I did.
That was weird.
Yeah.
And for Jason, it should have almost been over, and he's looking for it.
Right. Yeah.
Well, it was supposed to start at 9:30 for me.
Yeah, 8:30 here.
Yeah, and 8:30 for me.
How does that work?
I don't know.
Well,
it should have been 7:30 for you.
Yeah.
No, so Survivor was on from 7 to 8:30, and then Amazing Race came on 8:30 to 10.
That's weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
And
yeah,
it started at the same time in Idaho as me, but it was 7:30 for them.
Weird.
Because Joel and Garrett they did a live viewing at a theater in
yeah.
their town, and I was watching them start the live as it was coming on for me. So, but it had already shown on the East Coast and Central Time, just not Mountain Time or Pacific yet. That's interesting.
But are they going to be doing that live showing every week?
I don't know.
I think it was just a premiere.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, that could be.
maybe. I don't know.
Oh, it was kind of interesting.
Yeah. So for you guys that missed our Amazing Race update, when this is over, go ahead and watch the beginning of the show. And we got a special message from Joel and Garrett. And then they're going to be on our show.
We're still in it.
I couldn't help it.
That's all right. That's cool.
not to cut you off or anything.
No, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah.
And then check out his YouTube channel because he's going to give updates, and it was
really
pretty cool. It was pretty
Really
cool
good.
giving some of the background, backstage info and stuff.
Yeah.
Behind
I
the
think him and
scenes.
Garrett should start their own podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they'd be a great duel for a podcast.
Definitely.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll have them on our show and they'll be $1 million richer.
Yeah. I was kind of surprised who came in first last night.
Who did come in? Oh, was it the husband and wife store owners?
Yeah, the older Asian
couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he knew the language.
Yeah.
So I think he had a little bit of advantage there where they didn't have to, like, they could just ask directions and say whatever they wanted to get to where they needed to, whereas everyone else had to like translate. And
but I could see getting lost in that.
Oh,
not like you got a phone to direct.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No phone, no map.
Even his notebook, he said.
Yeah.
He had a notebook with, what did he say, about 30 different languages asked of how to say directions.
Yeah.
And they tore the pages out of his book when he checked in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't let him cheat, I guess.
All right. That's fun though. I can't wait to watch next week's episode.
Yeah. Yeah, because they even hinted on it. In case you've seen the previews for next week, something happens to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope, or not hope, but I was kind of disappointed that I didn't see more of them last.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
I was like, why aren't they showing Joel and Garrett? Packers they're done.
I tried to tell you.
Oh, I'm not surprised at all. I mean,
it's not Atlanta they're up against.
Yeah. At least it's not 70-20.
Well, yes.
It might be 42-17 by the end of this, but it's not 70-20.
Is it in the fourth quarter yet?
Yeah, there's only 2 minutes left.
Oh.
And Detroit wants to score again. Oh, they're going to punt, I guess. So there's still a chance.
What game are you watching?
Well, they can run this punt back for a touchdown, then do an onside kick, and score another touchdown, and then do another onside kick.
So, what's the most points they've scored this year?
I don't know what they scored the first week, like 20 something, right? 20.
Yeah, that's the most they've scored in a game.
Yeah.
They haven't even surpassed last week yet.
Oh, man. Oh.
Maybe you can return it.
Good run back. Well, that's right. I'm ahead of you. I get to see these things before you. even though you're in Milwaukee.
Yeah. Well, that's because I'm not going over the internet.
No. Oh, chat got anything else for us?
Yeah, what do we got going on next week?
Next week we've got another show to promote, or another competition to promote.
Oh yeah.
The famous Mr. Wolick.
Yeah.
He's in 2 weeks, ain't he?
No.
He's not.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's in 2 weeks.
I'm wrong.
Yeah, not next Thursday.
We got someone in the middle.
Yes. Who was in our chat earlier tonight. Right?
Yes, I believe it's the bearded squirrel.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
The bearded squirrel will be coming to visit us. Yes.
So that should be exciting.
Yeah.
But I guess call it a night.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that.
Would you say no?
I said yeah, let's do that. I don't know what that means.
Well, Mrs. Bruce said he's saying good night, so I guess we're gonna call a wrap. But we will catch you guys next Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Mountain. And thanks for showing up. It's been a great show. Once again, we thank Taxi Phil.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, about the hoodie story.
Oh, yeah. So Chris put up a poll like a couple weeks ago, I think, or maybe it was last week, about who's excited for hoodies. And hey, Scott.
You got to come a little earlier.
Yeah. And so, so Chris put up this story about who's excited for hoodies, who wants to pre-order, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, yeah, I had like 16 responses that all said yes, except for one person that said no, and that was Brewer.
Why'd you say no?
I'm not a hoodie guy.
Oh, okay. Well,
I was just being honest. I wouldn't order a hoodie from you. So, yeah, that's what that was about.
yeah, some people just don't like them.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just give them an honest answer.
Yep.
True North, I love you, man. I just won't buy a hoodie.
You'll probably buy everything else.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
He said
All right,
they
guys.
loved it.
Yeah. I probably laughed at that.
Yep.
Well, Scott, we're glad you got to make it for the last couple minutes, but we're calling
Catch
it
us on the replay. It was a great show.
Yeah, Scott, make sure you check out, a couple minutes of the show at least to see the update on the Amazing Race and Taxi Phil. Taxi Phil is an awesome guest.
Yep. Definitely.
You know what? Did Scott go to that competition with DNC?
I think he went to the Sasquatch one, yeah.
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 Yeah, he was in it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
yes,
Squirrel is a beard company. Yep.
So there's a chance he might have met Taxi Phil.
Yeah.
Well, we will catch you next week. Respect the journey. If I can hit the right button here.